All right, welcome, welcome. If tight pecs and getting into this position feels restricted, today is the workout for you. It's gonna be short and sweet relatively, but it's gonna be very, very effective. And all we need for today's workout is a dowel. You can use a broomstick, anything. Now the setup is critically important, so we'll walk through it together. I've also got a mat here, something soft for the knees. But yeah, let's take it to the ground. We're gonna find what's called the quadruped position. I've got the dowel in my right hand to start. And here's what's critically important is notice I'm gonna come up onto my fingertips of the opposite hand, and then I'm gonna square my chest to the ground. I'm gonna have my arm about 30 degrees off of midline, so slightly out to the side. And then from here, I'm gonna make sure I stay square to the ground. I'm gonna release my grip on the dowel, and I'm gonna reach my arm up using the back of the shoulder to grab onto the dowel, and then I'm gonna settle down onto the palm of this hand and make sure my chest is square to the ground. As you're practicing that, there's a few things that I want you to make sure you're not doing. One is walking your fingers up the dowel to get deeper into the range. That's not what we're trying to do. We need you to find your active range. So how high can you actually get that arm above the shoulder using the muscles of the shoulder and not faking it or getting there some other way? The other thing I need you to be really careful of is that you're not rotating the spine to grab like this. And the reason for that is because if we settle down here, we're gonna be so far past our active range that we're not gonna get as much value out of the movement. Pay attention to those details. The details matter. If you want, you can also set up your phone or a video camera on the side, tape yourself, and then review it to make sure you're getting these positions right. We're gonna hold this position for 2 minutes. That's about how long it takes to get a response and increase our passive range. And then we're gonna do some contractions, ramping up. Make sure you stay safe and pain-free. So if I'm cueing you to a maximum push, but it's causing you pain, I need you to not go as intense. Keep the pain to like 1 or 2 out of 10 maximum. The other thing is if your hand starts to go numb, just come out of the position a little bit. Don't go quite as deep. Ready? Let's do it together. Let's set it up. Dowel in the right hand, elbow locked. Square your chest to the ground on the fingertips of the left. Squeeze the back of the shoulder. Lift your hand up as high as you can. Now grab on, settle down onto the palm. You can even tuck your tailbone a little bit. And we're hanging out here for 2 minutes. Your job for the next 2 minutes is to breathe. So we want nice deep inhales into the upper chest, upper back. Long, gentle exhales through the mouth. With each inhale, I'm trying to expand my rib cage. With each exhale, I'm trying to shrink my rib cage. Make sure your exhales are longer than your inhales. That's how we calm the nervous system. We want to teach the body that it's safe in this, let's call it, end range or extreme range position. Nice deep inhales, long gentle exhales. While you're here, you can make little micro adjustments to see if you can make the stretch more intense. Make sure you're not accommodating the movement, so making adjustments to come out of the stretch. Remember, this isn't showing off how high you can get your arm. We're trying to find a specific position to get a specific result. We've got less than a minute left, by the way. Nice deep breath in. Long exhales. Good, make sure that elbow is locked. Think about pushing the dowel away. Again, if the stretch starts to dissipate, tuck your tailbone a little bit more and reach that armpit to the ground. We've got about 30 seconds. Try and exhale until you feel your obliques, until you feel your abdominals kick in. Let's do that one more time. Nice deep inhale. Long, gentle exhale. Hold that tension in the abdominals. Wherever you feel the stretch, very gently, try and contract that tissue and press the dowel into the ground. 10%. Maybe a little more, 20, 30, 40. Hold here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ramp down. reach the armpit towards the ground, use the back of the shoulder, try and lift the dowel up, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ramp down. And let's do that again, this time a little harder. Start to press, this time 25%. Go 50, go 75, good hard push. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, try and lift, squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonus points if you can get the back of the shoulder to cramp. Ready? Last one. Tension up. If you're safe and pain-free, we're gonna go close to maximal if we can, as close as you can get there. Start to press 25, go 50, go 75, press as hard as you can, 10, 9, keep pressing, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, lift, lift. See if you can squeeze the back of the shoulder, reach the armpit down, thumb to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ramp down and slowly come out of that position. Beautiful. Move that shoulder around a little bit. Good. If the fingers start to get tingly, by the way, let's just come out of that stretch. Don't go quite as deep into it. Also, spoiler alert, but the dowel should not be able to come off the ground. If it does, you're likely accommodating the movement by rotating the spine or hiking the shoulder blade up, or you just weren't in your passive range. So let's make sure we set this up correctly. Ready? We're gonna go on the fingertips, square your chest to the ground. Start with the hand low on the dowel. Now, squeeze the back of the shoulder. Make sure you're not rotating the chest away. Lock the elbow, grab as high as you can actively. Now we settle down into our passive stretch here. Already feel like the shoulder wants to cramp in the back. It's beautiful. We got 2 minutes on the clock. Again, 2 minutes. We're gonna use our breath to try and calm the nervous system down. If you might feel that muscle twitching, I feel mine twitching in the back of the shoulder, that's normal. Just make sure the fingers don't go tingly. If they do, just come down a little bit on that dowel. You can tuck the tailbone slightly and continue to reach the armpit towards the ground so you feel and maintain that stretch across the front of the pec and the shoulder. If you feel any pinching or blocking in the back of the shoulder, again, just come down out of the stretch a little bit. Avoid that. We'll see if we can improve that over time. We're already at a minute. We got a minute left. Feel that nice stretch coming across the front of the shoulder. Make sure you're not articulating the shoulder to try and reduce the stretch. If anything, try and increase the stretch. We're looking for the restriction. We're looking for the weak link. What's preventing us from getting into this position? Nice deep inhales through the nose. Long, gentle exhales through the mouth. "30 seconds left. A couple more deep breaths. Breathe into the upper chest, upper back. Long, gentle exhales. Let's do that one more time. Ready? Deep breath in. Nice long exhale. Tension up the front of the shoulder. Squeeze the dowel gently. Start to press that dowel into the ground. Using, wherever you feel the stretch, use that tissue. Press down just 10%. Now 20, 30, 40, hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ramp down. Opposite. Squeeze the back of the shoulder. Try and lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ramp down. And here we go, round 2. Ready? Start to press down this time. Go a little harder, 25. If you're safe and pain-free, go 50. Now go 75. Good hard push. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch and lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ramp down. And here we go. Start to press. This time, 25. Go 50. go 75. 10 seconds, pressing as hard as you safely can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last chance, 3, 2, 1, opposite, try and lift, armpit towards the ground, hand towards the sky, elbow locked, keep lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly coming out of that position. Very good. Nice work. Move those shoulders around a little bit. Now, spent some time in our passive range. We created some contractions. I want to go back into this position, but this time I want to do some end range liftoffs. So what we're going to do here is all the same things. I'm going to come up into my active range. So this is as high as I can get my hand. Now I'm just going to lower down just slightly, about 10 degrees. I'm going to maintain that all the same positions, all the same discipline, but now I actually want to try and get the dowel off the ground. So we're going to explore the outer edge of our active range. We're going to do 5 5-second holds. Ready? Tension up the abdominals, squeeze the back of the shoulder, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, every time I saw how high I got the dowel off the ground, just about an inch off the ground, I want to see if I can get it a little higher without rotating or hiking my shoulder up. Let's try that again. Ready? Squeeze and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. And again, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Here we go. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This gets tougher and tougher as you go. And let's do other side. Same thing. Be very disciplined with the setup, chest square to the ground, right? No one's watching you. You're not going to impress anyone with how high you get the dowel off the ground. We're trying to replicate a sensation and a result, not a position, okay? So lift, find that end range, okay? Now, just a couple degrees below, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the back of the shoulder, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. And squeeze, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Squeeze and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Tremendous. Listen, you can replicate those lift-offs that we did at the end with a dumbbell in the hand, so you can add a little bit more weight. The reason I like to use the dowel is because now I've got a visual of how high the bottom of the dowel is coming off the ground, and I've got a target to chase. So we can also start to mark the dowel to see how high we can get. We can use video for feedback, because the goal is eventually, gradually over time, as you continue to work on this, that you improve the range of motion, strength, and mobility at the end range of the shoulder. Hope you enjoyed. Keep following for the next one.